Howdy folks, how are y'all doing? My name is Reese and welcome to a very special video for March. It is the third month of the year. We are entering the final month of the first quarter of 2024, which is kind of scary. Because when this month wraps up and we do this again at the start of April, the first quarter of the year will be over. We'll still be going into the first third though, until the end of April, and then that's done as well. And then we finish June, and then that's the first half of the year, and then before you know it, it's 2025. We're all a year older, a little bit closer to death. Our joints hurt that little bit more. Our minds are just that little bit duller. We're just slightly worse at video games than we were not that long ago. But I digress. None of that is super relevant to the discussion today. Today we are talking about Howdy Folks. And if you are watching this on March 1st, howdy, thanks for watching. If you're a channel member, I intend to get this video out a little bit earlier so that you folks can kind of acclimate to the changes. I have discussed some of these things at the end of a Final Fantasy VII Rebirth demo video. Didn't do a good job of explaining it, and so I wanted to sort of expand on it because I've made a lot of decisions here recently that I think are going to be very important for everyone to know and kind of come to terms with. I have some announcements regarding the Tekkit sequel. It's coming out, don't worry, just not when you anticipated, my bad. And then there's some other things. So we're going to go ahead and start with clarifying the changes are good. We're making good changes that are going to positively impact Howdy Folks moving forward. These are not going to be a reduction in the number of videos or in the type of content or anything like that. So don't panic. I'm not leaving YouTube again right now. No plans of that in the future. That wasn't supposed to be ominous either. No plans of that. I'm very much looking forward to continuing to create content and just having fun. But I started laying the groundwork for a pretty big change at the start of this year in two different ways. The first was that I introduced a new tier to the channel memberships, a 99-cent tier, the lowest tier that we've ever had, and I gave it everything. I said, you know what? Everything useful is going to be in that 99-cent tier. Everything that I think people want. The early content and the exclusive content is all available to folks at the 99-cent tier. And there's still higher tiers. One of them will get you, your name at the end of videos and whatnot. But that was the important thing for me was, okay, we need to set up a flatline tier. I'll explain why later. The second thing that we did was we revamped the branding a little bit. We got a brand new logo that started appearing on thumbnails and pretty much only there, while I continued to make very minute adjustments to it, get it exactly the way I wanted it. And then a couple of days ago, as of recording, I reshaded the whole thing and deployed it across all of the Howdy Folks channels. And you're going to want to take note of all of these channels because they're all very important, and soon they'll all be appearing in the description of every video, lest any of you forget where they are. So those are going to be youtube.com/@ and then the following, Howdy Folks Gaming, the original channel, the channel where I used to upload Let's Plays, but decided to start making different types of content there. So things like news, reactions, and sort of editorial videos. And then there's Howdy Folks Live, where I used to live stream. And if you're watching this on March 1st, you'll say, now wait a minute, you currently stream there. Well observed. Howdy Folks MC, a channel that we've never talked about really here, but it's where I upload things like Minecraft tutorials, and in the future, Let's Plays. Again, you're going to want to take note of everything being said here. It's all very important. And then the just regular old Howdy Folks channel, the sort of jack-of-all-trades, catch-all channel for everything that doesn't have a proper home, which is going to be getting some pretty interesting content, actually. I might start doing some more behind-the-scenes stuff there, where I discuss the sort of infrastructure of Howdy Folks, because there's a lot of changes coming up in the near future that I wanted to document for folks who enjoy things like that. All of these channels are going to come into play, though, and there's two reasons for it. The first is that there's not enough room in the schedule for one channel. There's not enough room in the schedule for one channel. Tekkit 2, the sequel, it has a name, I don't want to tell you what it was supposed to debut tomorrow on the second day of March. And that's not happening. And that is because currently the schedule is too full. There's too much going on this month, I'm sorry to say. I started Doki Doki with Micah and Jenna, thinking that based on the how long to beat, that would be about 4 videos. It's longer than that. I recorded a video with Brenton one night, and that's going to be a thing. Assassin's Creed is a thing. There ended up being more episodes of Skybees 2 than I realized. There's a lot of content, and I didn't want to try to squeeze a whole other series in there. The first episode's been recorded. I've started editing it. I like where it's going. Again, I'm not telling you what it's called, but I didn't want to try to stuff it into this schedule as it is right now. And as it is, other things keep getting added to the schedule. We've got some Battlefront 2 content, because those videos do really well, and I have a lot of fun recording them. So we've got a few more of those coming out this month, and that just keeps pushing more and more things into April. And looking at the schedule, I'm realizing, even though I cut myself down to 5 videos a week, what that's actually done is it's freed up time from editing to record. And now I record too much, and there's nowhere for it to all go. So we need to branch out a little bit and get content in different places. Because the second thing is that YouTube doesn't really like when you do a whole bunch of different types of content in one place. YouTube doesn't actually care, but the algorithm does. I have a general understanding of how the algorithm works. I think most people do, even though we treat it like it's this sort of vague, nebulous, unexplainable, mystical force out there in the universe that controls our destinies. It's really just a computer doing some thinking the way that computers do. And the way that a computer works is if someone watches my Minecraft content on this channel and they like it and they subscribe, well, it says, hey, they like this guy. We'll show them another video. And it shows them a Battlefront video. And they say, I don't want that. Well, that's going to negatively impact the viewership of that video, because the algorithm says, uh-oh, I shouldn't have shown them that. Not showing that to anyone ever again. But that's actually a poor example, because those Battlefront videos are doing shockingly well. But imagine if you subscribed for Battlefront 2 content, and then all of a sudden you see Skybees 2 in your feed, and you're like, I don't want that. I want to watch Battlefront 2. Gosh darn it! The algorithm doesn't understand people the way that it probably should. It only understands the sort of 1,000-yard view of statistics, right? And if it sees a video is not doing well with certain people it's showing it to, it just assumes the video is bad. So how do we fix that? How do we fix both of these problems? Well, we take the content and we move it around a little bit. We massage it into other areas. That is why I started work on the revamped logo at the start of the year and have now deployed it across all the channels. That is why I lowered the threshold for getting sort of the important things if you are a channel member, because I figured if you're the type of person who for some reason really likes all types of Howdy Folks content, you might want to get early access and exclusive access on multiple channels. Asking for $3 a month on 2 or 3 channels seems unreasonable. That's like $9 a month. But asking for $1 a month across 3 channels didn't seem so bad. If that's something you want to provide, there's absolutely no obligation to. We actually do less exclusive content these days, and it's mostly just early access, which I know that channel members like, because they like to leave little comments, and then when the video goes public, people see them, and that, I don't know. I mean, for me, at least, I think that would be kind of cool to know my comment was made before the video was even live. Maybe that's just me. I know some of you like that. But that is the reason why we lowered that threshold to get it to 99 cents, and just to make it more accessible to more people, because the economy is in the toilet. And people might have $1 to throw around, but they might not have 3, and I understand that. So, and if you can't support it all, or you simply don't want to, you don't have to. This isn't a sales pitch. This is an explanation for why I've done the things that I've done. So here's what we're going to do moving forward. And I already mentioned the Howdy Folks live channel. If you were watching me stream the brand new Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which I have not done yet as of the moment of recording, the current plan is to have 2 live streams on YouTube. We're not going to mess with Twitch right now. I might go back to it in the future, but it hasn't really been doing all that well compared to the YouTube streams, and it's kind of hard to keep track of the 2 different chats. So for the time being, we're going to do 2 streams on YouTube. A lower quality stream on the Howdy Folks LP channel, you might have seen it the other day, that also goes away as soon as the stream is done, but there will be a pinned comment saying that, hey, if you want to watch a higher quality stream over on the Howdy Folks live channel, click here. The goal is to do that for the first several streams of the new game, slowly funneling folks over to the LP channel, to the live channel. That is where we're going to do live streams moving forward, because I've noticed that when you release a live video, Normally when a live stream is done, it gets published as a video, either immediately or, depending on how you set it up, later. When you publish those, though, it seems to impact the views going to new videos that got released that day. I've watched the statistics of a new video that's going stop when the live stream gets published. And I figured, you know what? There was a time when we kept live streams separate, and it was good. We're going to go back to that. So moving forward, you're eventually going to see those lower quality streams sort of announcing Howdy Folks Live on another channel go away. Although I will be mentioning it more in videos. Just subtle shout outs. Hey, if you want to watch this live, go over here. Second, we have Minecraft content. If the live content is going to Howdy Folks Live, well, the Minecraft content is going to make a move to Howdy Folks MC. Now, I'm not going to move all of the content that is currently on this channel. Rather, any new series will be launched over there if they are solo series. Again, an important distinction that we'll cover later, but for now, the sequel to Tekkit 2 will launch either, and I haven't decided yet, it depends on what sort of the workflow looks like for March, but it'll either launch in the middle of March or the 1st of April, like a really funny April Fool's prank, but it's not, on the Howdy Folks MC channel. Link to all of these in the description. That way, it'll have its own space to grow, and some of you might say, Reese, that's a bad idea. That's your #1 series. Why not keep it here? I don't know. I just like making funny decisions. And I already have a channel dedicated to Minecraft, which is shockingly doing well, despite having like 6 or 7 videos on it. So I might as well move them over there. This channel is going to be fine, trust me. I sort of view Howdy Folks LP moving forward as a place where I do still make LP videos, possibly in the future, mostly Battlefront, because those do well and they're fun, as stated earlier. But it's also going to be a channel where I continue to play with my friends. I made that announcement earlier that Doki Doki ran longer than expected, so March is going to have a lot of content with me, Micah, and Jenna. And then there's a video that me and Brenton filmed. And then I was talking to a couple of other friends of mine, and I just sort of casually said to them, like, well, guys, you ready to start, make your Howdy Folks debut? And they both very solemnly and seriously just nodded. And I said, oh, okay, pick a game, we'll do it. So we're going to do that too. This is fun for me because this is what I always wanted Howdy Folks to be. If you folks remember the earliest days of my content creation on this platform, I wasn't a solo act. I had a different channel that sadly no longer exists, but all the videos do over on the Howdy Folks gaming channel. I think they're under Cub Classics, but it was me and my friend Austin, and we did Survival Island together. And then another series with me and my friend Austin and my friend Trace. And we had a great time. It was a lot of fun, and that is what I wanted to push. We did some other videos too. I had a bunch of friends play Call of Duty with me, and they weren't great videos, but I had a lot of fun making them. And at the time, that was the direction I wanted to push. I wanted to bring all of my friends in and have them make content with me. I thought that would be great. And over time, I just got way too focused on doing the thing myself, and that sort of fell by the wayside. There were times when it sort of picked up again. Micah and I made some content back in the day, the old Blockhead Bros Tekkit 2 series, which was immense fun, and I enjoyed it quite a bit. And then, of course, me and Jenna made a ton of content, including an entire Minecraft series. So I had a lot of fun with that as well. Speaking of, me and Jenna are going to be doing a new Minecraft series soon. And that will be on this channel, because that's where I see Howdy Folks LP going in the future. If most of my Let's Plays are going to be live, and on the live channel, because after Assassin's Creed Valhalla finally ends, after my torment is over and my suffering concludes, I'm not doing any more of those on this channel. I'm going to do those live. It's a lot more fun. That'll be over on the Howdy Folks Live channel. But if I'm going to be doing all that solo over there, I'm going to fill this channel with a bunch of games with my friends. And maybe even games with some viewers. I've not talked to anyone about this, but oh good, my monitor's making a rattling noise. Hopefully you can't hear that, and I apologize if you can. Oh good, it stopped. That is concerning. That is probably the power supply in the monitor going out. I hope it does not catch fire. Nah. Alright, anyway, what was I saying? I wanna have fun with my friends. So this is the way that I sort of see content breaking down. Howdy Folks Gaming remains the same. I just released a video over there, about a week ago, as of the time this video comes out for everyone, where we discussed how it seems like the Battlefront Classic Pack collection that's coming out may have stole a mod, at least for the advertising. Whether or not that actually is baked into the game, we'll see. And I'll continue to make content there like that when it suits me, whenever I feel like it. It's a very fun channel. It's very free form. There's no schedule. Sometimes I will make a video reviewing a game, and then 6 months later, I will make a video reporting on some gaming news. It's just fun for me. It's a channel where I don't put too much thought or effort into it. It's like a hobby. All of this is. But Minecraft content, solo Minecraft content, is going to be making the move over to Howdy Folks MC. And if you check in there this month, you're going to find that I launched a special little mini-series to kind of kickstart the new direction for the channel, and I'm not going to tell you what it is, and it might be out today as of watching this. Link in the description, have a look. But eventually, again, either in the middle of March or towards, April, the sequel to Tekkit 2 will launch there. And I will make a video on this channel announcing that. A sort of final video in Tekkit 2 that transitions smoothly into the new series and has all the appropriate links and everything. Those will probably launch day and date, so you watch that video here and then link to it over there. Should be good. Howdy Folks LP will become a channel where I continue to do Let's Plays by myself for the time being, but also I would like to continue incorporating more content with other people. Maybe even other content creators someday, if any of them will ever reply to my emails. I've never actually emailed a content creator. Maybe I'll try. I don't know. I don't know who would want to play games with me. Who would I want to play games with? It's an interesting question. I forgot to turn that light off before I started. That's my hoop light that I use for streaming. I've started... That's not relevant. What? What was that? Whoa! Is that like an OBS thing, or is that like a Mac OS thing? Hold on. Okay, it's not gonna... I don't like this. I don't like this at all. What else can I do? I hope that this is being recorded in OBS. I've never seen that before. That is incredible. 2 thumbs up. What does that get me? What is going on? Was that behind me? Wait a minute, wait a minute. That is incredible. What is this? I'm learning this right now with all of you. I didn't know about any of this. This is fantastic. Anyway, stop. No? I don't know what makes it do it. Well, shrugging? I don't know. 2 thumbs down. Oh no. I don't know what this is, but I fully support it. It's derailed us though in a horrible way. Let me try to get things back on track here. Oh, okay. The only channel currently that is monetized is this channel and Howdy Folks Gaming. I'm not asking any of you to become channel members across everything. If you want to support a particular type of content, go be a channel member on that channel. And don't worry about it otherwise. I just figured that that would be the easiest thing to do. Someday, if we ever grow the channels enough and I have enough clout, I might shoot an email over to Floatplane and see if we can get on there. Right now, I believe we are way too small for them to even acknowledge that we exist. So, and that's not a dig at them. I understand. Infrastructure to support this kind of stuff is very expensive, and I would bring at most 30 people with me. So, but if the channels ever grow, I'd love to have a Floatplane account where I then have sort of like a unified thing where for a few bucks a month, you get all the channel exclusive content and early access. That would be cool. I'd also like for YouTube to introduce a thing where you can just do like a grouped channel. So, you know, support multiple channels for one monthly fee. That would be great, but that's not what we have for the time being, which is unfortunate. To summarize, check out all my live streams on Howdy Folks Live. Check out all the Minecraft content on Howdy Folks MC. Check out all the... Is it the piece? What happens if I do 3? Then what happens? Stop. It was funny before, but now it's getting out of control. Did it do that earlier? I have no memory of it doing that earlier. It's getting silly. Stay here for solo Let's Plays and Let's Plays with friends that are not Minecraft related. Oh, sorry. Let's Plays with friends that are Minecraft related will still be here. That's confusing. That might change in the future. We'll have to wait and see how this all pans out. 4, everything that doesn't fit in those categories goes to the Howdy Folks channel, as always. 5, continue to make news videos and the like on the Howdy Folks gaming channel. And finally, bringing it all home, if all of this fails, we're going to change our plans again. If you're worried about burnout, because a lot of my channel members are, and I really do appreciate that, don't worry. I don't plan on creating a full schedule for all of these channels. The live streams will happen as frequently as they always did, just on another channel. And videos will come out as frequently as they always did, but kind of back and forth between the two channels. I think every other day for each channel would be good, so maybe 3 videos a week on the LP here, and then 3 videos a week over on Howdy Folks MC. Eventually. It's going to be a slow transition. It's not happening immediately. Skybees 2 is still coming out on this channel. It's all going to take a little bit of time to massage and figure out. I don't know why I keep using the term massage. I've never had a massage, but that's what it feels like I'm doing. I'm like, here's all of this mess. I just need to massage it into order. These are dolphins. What am I doing? I need to make it all make sense. I need to get it all sorted and organized, and it's going to be a bit of a process. And there's no doubt in my mind that at the start of April, I'll be talking about how we're still making progress. Slowly, things are starting to come together and make sense, and eventually, it'll all be one thriving Howdy Folks ecosystem. But for now, thank you folks for your continued support. God bless each and every single one of you. Wish you all the most wonderful month of March. God bless you, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.